and how you digested this
Tough one, frustrating. We all hate losing, and I feel like we had an opportunity at the end to come back, but it's more than that. It's everything else throughout the game that we could have just been a little bit better throughout, and taking advantage of certain things and not letting them get on runs. And you know how it goes. It's basketball. It's a game of runs. There's a lot of them today, and just being better when they're going on one and cutting that off and getting back on one of our own.
in terms of that possession where Jay gets the rebound, rushing it up? Or where were you at in that when when trying to?
He passes to me, and I pass it back. Probably should have went. I need to watch it again. Time went by fast. At the end of their possession, thought we were going to call timeout. I thought a lot of things you think in that couple of seconds, but I probably should have went because I definitely put us in a bad position right there, giving it back to Jay, put him in a tough position with time running down. But like I said, I haven't watched it yet, so I need to go back and watch it and see what happens. But at the end of the day, it still is a learning experience. And end the game, tight games. It's a playoff type ending. And we're going to see a lot more of those.
Yeah, this is the third time in the starting lineup and like a third kind of lineup. Do you see the team improving already though compared to the start of the OKC game to now with point guard?
Yeah. I think at times our pace is really high, which is going to be a strength of that lineup, and just continuing to move the ball. I mean, I think we found some easy shots throughout the course of the game, high percentage shots, and I think 51% from the field, 46% from three. So offensively, I think we found a lot better of a rhythm from that standpoint. It's just defensively and in totality, the whole entire game, not any specific portion of the game, just can really lock in and do better.
With Chris defensively, what's like the one thing that he does for you guys on the court that we might not notice that helps you guys a lot?
He knows pretty much every action another team's going to run, so he sniffs it out really early. It's that vet savvy that he has. Not that the other guys, the lineup without him doesn't know, but that's really a big strength of his, especially at this point in his career, is just knowing everything that the other team's going to run. There's been certain times in playing with him that he does something on the defensive end that I'm sure no casual viewer can pick up. But when you really, get down to the nuts and bolts of it, it's highly impressive that he's able to process the game that quickly and just completely take away what a team is trying to run. And that stuff is, you learn from those things. And I think everybody has benefited in that environment and grown in that environment. But, without him, miss a little bit of that for sure.
This team already talked a lot before he was out. Do you sense everyone's stepping it up even more for him out?
Yeah. I mean, that's what you got to do, right? And I got confidence in our guys top to bottom to go out there and make plays and contribute to winning basketball in all facets of the game. This one didn't go our way, but a lot to build from, a lot to learn from, and we got the same confidence going into the next one.
You mentioned the runs and their beat scenarios that
Yeah.
you guys need to tighten up a little bit. What were some of those that stood out?
I think they got a couple of transition points and they had too many rebounds, too many offensive rebounds that led to extra possessions and extra points. Rebound margin wasn't anything crazy, but just keep limiting them to one shot and then making that be our transition going the other way, because we play really well in that area of the game. But I think we shot a high percentage, also so did they.
A couple uncharacteristic lapses for you guys.
Yeah.
Defensively.
Yeah.
Is that part of the process of playing in this point book lineup that you haven't, guys haven't really played in that grouping together all that often without this stuff?
I'm not going to blame it on anything like that. I don't even know. It wasn't, we had lapses when Book was at the point. It was just lapses periodically throughout the game. So I'm not going to find any correlation between Book being at the point and that. But I just think throughout the game, just lapses transition, you know, that period of time, and probably the third quarter where they hit 3-3-3. You can't really let that happen, and that's, you know, it's basketball, and it's not always going to go perfect, but just things we can look at and learn from and get better from.
And on the lighter note, just eliminate things, you know, sure you're not looking forward to it.
Right now, no, but I got almost 24 hours to shake this one off a little bit. That's the thing about the NBA. You know, I played a lot of years in college, so I got used to the college game to an extent, and you had a lot more time to sit on games. And, you know, we got 2 days in between games coming up here, and it feels like a really long time. The reality is these games come, and they come quickly. So you have to learn early in your career that you win, loss, high, low, you got to shake it off and get right back to it. Get back to preparing and keep a focused mind on the task at hand and not get stuck in the past. And I learned that early in my career, just with the quickness of you know, volume and frequency of games.
Thanks, Kenzie.
Thank you.